Hi, moms and dads. I am Dr. Shepard with Align Family Wellness. I am a certified pediatric chiropractor, and I'm also an international board certified lactation consultant. And today we are going to go over a topic that is so near and dear to my heart. It is something I am just so passionate about, and it is about why your newborn needs to be adjusted right after birth. And so I know as a brand new parent, you want to give your newborn the absolute best start in life. But what parents don't realize is that even with the most normal birth processes, it puts tremendous physical stress on your baby's delicate body, particularly their brainstem, neck, and nervous system. In the United States, we are now trending to nearly 1 in 3 deliveries ending in C-section. And on top of that, the amount of births that involved other potential harmful interventions like forceps, vacuum delivery, induction, and other forms of manual assistance are staggering once you start looking at what's really going on in labor and delivery in this country, as well as a lot of other developed countries. It's not just the birth interventions that cause concern. Even in natural intervention free births, the stress of labor and delivery can place significant pressure on that infant's spine and delicate nervous system. This can lead to subtle birth trauma and neurological interference caused by stuck stress, known as subluxations, which may impact a child's development, nervous system regulation, and overall health and very well being from the beginning. Those first few weeks with those newborn can be so challenging. I see it every day in my office. The constant crying, difficulty nursing, sleep struggles, reflux, colic. While conventional medicine dismisses these as normal baby problems that they'll eventually outgrow, what if these signs are actually indicating underlying neurological dysfunction that could be addressed and even prevented? This video is for expectant parents and parents of newborns who want to give their babies the best possible start in life, free from the effects of birth trauma and nervous system dysfunction that can impact their health and development. So, I'm going to explain how birth trauma affects your baby's nervous system and why those normal baby problems might actually be signs of nervous system dysfunction, and how neurologically focused chiropractic care can help address these issues before they develop into chronic health challenge for your children in years to come. So, a study by the American Osteopathic Association says the incidence of subluxation was found in 99% of healthy newborns, with the severity and incidence of these biomechanical challenges within the spine and cranial system increasing with longer labor times and the use of birth interventions, just like the ones we just discussed. That 99% number can be quite staggering when we are talking about something that conventional pediatricians have no training or understanding of. And we've noticed that in our practice. They just don't understand what we do. And even children born naturally without intervention can benefit massively from an early chiropractic checkup that looks for subluxation and these dysfunctions. The reason it is so important to find these so early is that they not only cause issues with latching, nursing, digestion, sleeping, soothing, and so forth early in life, but they're not something that the child grows out of. Instead, due to their location within this neurospinal system, they are commonly where all sorts of growth and development happens as time goes on, especially interfering with gross motor development, speech, and so forth. So let's first get to know why it's important that children cannot control their own head and protect their neck. So not only are these interventions and manually assisted births of any kind tough on the delicate tissues of the head and neck and spinal cord, but it's so important to note that infants have no motor or muscular control developed, so they can't protect themselves. They can't guard their neck when it's being pulled on. They just have to go with it. So this increases the likelihood that the severity of the neck and brainstem injuries from birth lead to a cascade of issues that we're going to cover next. So we're going to break down the 3 main parts of subluxation and connect them to birth trauma. So what parents don't realize is that these physical forces create stuck stress in your baby's neurospinal system, something that we call subluxation. Subluxation has 3 components. First, misalignment within the neurospinal system can lead to difficulty latching, issues with torticollis or neck tightness, and then plagiocephaly, which is flat spots on the head. Second, the fixation and restricted motion. Movement is essential for a developing infant. and it provides the brain with so much proprioception. And when stuck stress occurs with fixation, it reduces this vital input to the brain. So, number three, neurologic interference and imbalance disrupts proper communication with the brain and the body. So, they're just not connecting. It's like a kink in a garden hose. So, we're going to talk about the role of the upper neck in motor tone, control, coordination, and development. So, all motor tone and development for the entire body is controlled and coordinated by the cerebellum, the brainstem, and the upper cervical region of the spinal cord. This is what we call air traffic control. So, when the nerves and muscles of the upper neck and spine are thrown off, they track in the first movements of life. All motor development downstream is affected. So, when stuff gets stuck, all motor development is affected. So, motor development equals brain development. So, we're going to talk about the vagus nerve and how it affects digestion, respiration, and immune function. So, the upper neck and brainstem are the most affected areas in birth trauma. That's where the vagus nerve is housed. And the vagus nerve is your primary controller of your baby's parasympathetic rest, digest, and regulate nervous system. So when birth trauma creates subluxation in this area, it can disrupt vagus nerve function, leading to an imbalanced nervous system. This disruption can affect virtually every major system in your body. Digestion, which is colic, reflux, constipation, sleep regulation, immune response, emotional regulation, and developmental milestones. So, we're going to talk about some common normal baby problems that are actually signs of neurologic dysfunction. Number one is colic and excessive crying. They aren't just phases, but they are manifestations of a stressed nervous system that is struggling to regulate itself. Number two is breastfeeding difficulties. They frequently stem from upper neck stuck stress affecting the cranial nerves that control these precise movements of the tongue and the jaw. Reflux and digestive issues occur when vagus nerve dysfunction disrupts digestive motility. And sleep disturbances happen when a subluxated nervous system stuck in this fight or flight makes it difficult for babies to relax and get into deep restorative sleep. And early developmental delays can occur when a subluxation restricts normal movement patterns and they can't stimulate neurologic development. So here is why you should get neurologically focused chiropractic adjustments for your newborns. So unlike the adjustments you might picture for adults or that are on TikTok that are like crack and pop and really aggressive, newborn adjustments are so gentle. No more than the pressure you would test to press on your eye or to test the ripeness of a tomato. They are precise and they are gentle, and they are specifically designed to release tension and restore proper nervous system communication, allowing your baby's body to function optimally. We use advanced technology called insight scans to identify exactly which areas of the nervous system are under stress and where they're at. And then we allow for highly specific individualized care plans based on those insight scans. So understand that the first year of your baby's life represents an extraordinary period of development. During this time, their brain will more than double in size and form more than 1 million new neural connections every second. These early patterns establish the foundation that will influence their health and development for years to come. So, by ensuring that your baby's nervous system is functioning optimally from the very beginning, you're not just addressing immediate challenges like colic, reflux, or sleep. You're setting them up for a lifetime of improved health, strong immune system, better regulation, and optimal development. Don't wait until these normal baby problems become chronic issues. When you can take a proactive approach to your child's health by having them checked by one of our neurologically focused pediatric chiropractors as soon as possible after birth, for sure. We get that question a lot. When can we come in? Hey, as soon as you're ready, mama, we're ready for you. At Align Family Wellness, we specialize in these gentle, specific adjustments designed for newborns. Our comprehensive assessment includes a detailed health history, a gentle exam, and our advanced insight thermal and HRV scans to identify areas of nervous system stress. You can learn more about insight scans and our process by going to our Instagram, our Facebook, or heading to our website. We know that taking care of your newborn can be so exciting, but also very stressful. So head to our website to learn more about the benefits and safety of chiropractic care for newborns and get more information about us and our practice and how everything works. If you have questions whatsoever, please comment below, send us a DM, or give us a call. We would love to answer any questions that you have, and we would love to be able to take care of your little newborn as soon as they are ready.